And now, a dramatic reading of Shrinking with the Blade Breakers by Yoshi Mario.
Disclaimer: I don't own Beyblade, and I am in this story. I am doing this because I wrote this in school for a assignment, and I would like to do this here for all of you Beyblade fans. Chap 1. FYI, I am using my nickname for this. Set after 3rd season, after they all met up. Part of the plot, let's go along with it. I have 2 blades. Veraris, yellow, Dragoon Galaxy. XX, my POV. My name is Willie, and I am here stuck in warehouse in a bottle chunk with blade breakers. The whole team, Tyson, Max, Kai, Ray, Daichi, Kenny, and Hiro. How the blade breakers got shrunk is that Kenny was kidnapped. The rest of the team went after him, and then they were forced into a Beyblade battle. All of their Beyblades were sent into a window where, in a warehouse, unknown that it was booby-trapped. After they went in and got their Beyblades, they were captured in a giant cage, and they got knocked out by sleeping gas. They had the shrinking potion put on them, and everything they had in their pockets, including the bays, woke up in a bottle. They were 3 in, big, which almost gave them heart attacks. My part in this is that I was looking for a tournament. I found a place and I went into it. I went to the place. At the time, it said on the sign, and I was forced into a portal. Then I was forced into a Bey battle. I'm using Dragoon Galaxy, and it has Dragoon in it. And the same thing happened to me like the Blade Breakers. So now I'm in a glass bottle the Blade Breakers. And that leads us to where we started. How about we all launch our blades at the same tin, and we can break the glass, I said. We might as well, said Kai. We all readied our launchers and bays, and everyone was surprised when I pulled out Dragoon Galaxy and Veraris. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! We all yelled. We busted open the glass and we left the area that we were in. Then they asked, "Where did you get those bays?" I stiffened at the question, X. Cliffhanger, tell me how you like it. And R. Yoshi Mario, aka Willie. End chapter 1.
The end. Wait, seriously? That's it?
That's it.
That's it? And now, a dramatic reading of I'll Be Good For You by Pamela Hutch Thalner.
I'll be good for you. This fanfic is by me, Angela Patterson, and I hate writing these disclaimers, don't you? I hate it. Anyway, you know the guys all belong to themselves, and Angelia is mine, and so is Taniyala, except she's really my best friend Tanila, so I guess she belongs to her. Anyway, her is my story. I hope you like it. It's my first, so please be kind. Chapter 1. Angelia Gabriella Patterson got out of her car. She was in Orlando at last. She had been wanting to move here all of her life, and now she was here even though she was only 18. Her parents had said it was okay and bought her a big house to live in. She locked her brand new 2001 lime green Volkswagen Beetle, just like the one in the Mandy Moore video that was so cool, because even though she was in a secured neighborhood, she still didn't feel safe. Just then, a guy came jogging by, and Angelia gasped when she saw who it was. OMG, that's Nick Carter! I live in the same street as Nick Carter from BSB! She was so happy. Chapter 2. The next day, when she went to the store to get some food, she was pushing her shopping cart down the aisle when she accidentally bumped into someone. OMG! I'm sorry, she said.
It's okay.
The hot guy smiled at her.
Are you new in town?
Yeah, I am. My name's Angelia Gabriella Patterson. Angelia looked at the guy and unconsciously ran a hand through her thick, naturally curly auburn hair and blinked her beautiful violet eyes at him. He kind of looked familiar with his blonde, curly hair and blue eyes. Wait a minute, you look familiar. Do I know you?
Yeah, you might have seen me on TV. I'm Justin Timberlake.
OMG! OMG! Angelia jumped up and down and screamed. Justin just thought it was funny because he got that reaction all the time, so he just laughed. He thought she was really cute because she had a size 2 waist and she was dressed really hot in a stylish halter with ties across the back, perfect makeup, and she was even wearing in-sync lip gloss. And she had hot hip hugger black pants on with platform Skechers on her feet. So he asked her if she wanted to go out sometime, and she said yeah, because she's not stupid, duh. Justin gives Angelia his phone number and tells her,
You can call me anytime.
Okay, Angelia says. She blushes and pushes her card away before she goes. Justin gives her a look with his eyes that says, I want you so bad. Chapter 3. When Angelia got home, her phone was ringing, not her cell phone or pager, but her other phone. She picks it up. There was a heavy breathing on the other line. Hello? Hello? Nobody answered. She hangs it up and she shivers. She calls her best friend Taniyala, who they've known each other since they were babies, and they're best friends forever. Author's note. I forgot to mention the reason Angelia moved to Orlando was B/C. She and Taniyala were friends when they were little, and Tani's parents made her move with them to Florida. Taniyala came over and they made dinner, and Taniyala was envoys of Angelia, who as she's going out on a date with Justin Timberlake. That night, Justin called her and they went out to my movie. Even though she had seen it already, she was happy to see it again because he kissed her during the romantic part. The other girls in the theater give 5 her mean looks as she walked out with him holding hands. But she doesn't care because Justin loves her. Justin took her home and the bodyguard Mike waited while Justin gave Angelia a goodnight kiss and promised he'd call her the next night. Chapter 4. The next day, someone knocked on Angelia's door. She opened it and saw Chris Kirkpatrick. He jumped crazily into the room and gave her a hug.
Hey, sis!
Hi, bro! She laughed and laughed and laughed. I didn't think you would be back until tomorrow.
We got back early. I just had to come and see you. Look, I brought Busta and Korea. Aren't they cute?
They sure are. Now come in and guess what?
What?
Chris asked, jumping around like a mental case. I met Justin at the store and we went on a date last night. Chris gave Angelia a funny look. Why are you looking at me like that, Chris? We didn't do anything except he kissed me, but it was really sweet.
Don't you have a boyfriend?
Chris asked. We broke up when I moved here, Angelia said. Since it's so far away from Pittsburgh, where I used to live, we figured it wasn't the best. He's okay with it, except Angelia thought about the phone call she had got the other night and started to get scared.
It's Kay. I'm here to protect you.
Chris said, taking Angelia into a strong, protective, brotherly hug. Just then, Justin burst into the room and saw them sitting together and... Okay, that's it for now. Please send my feedback or on fanfiction.net R&R, please. And let me know what you think. If I don't get any feedback or reviews, I won't let you see the next parts. And that must be the end. I guess no one gave her feedback.
The end. And now, a dramatic reading of Doom, Repercussions of Evil by Peter Chimera. John Stalvern waited. The lights above him blinked and sparked out of the air. There were demons in the base. He didn't see them, but had expected them now for years. His warnings to Colonel Josen were not listened to, and now it was too late. Far too late for now, anyway. John was a space marine for 14 years. When he was young, he watched the spaceships, and he said to Dad, "I want to be on the ships, Daddy." Dad said,
"No, you will be killed by demons."
There was a time when he believed him. Then, as he got older, he stopped. But now in the space station base of the UAC, he knew there were demons. "This is Josen," the radio crackered. "You must fight the demons." So John gotted his Palsma rifle and blew up the wall.
"He is going to kill us!"
said the demons. "I will shoot at him," said the cyber demon, and he fired the rocket missiles. John plasmade at him and tried to blow him up. But then the ceiling fell, and they were trapped and not able to kill. "No! I must kill the demons!" he shouted. The radio said,
"No, John. You are the demons."
And then John was a zombie. The end. And now, a dramatic reading of Desert Bus Ride No. 1, a romance story and for ladies, by Peter Chimera. Mr. Oakland was he driving. He was drive to get the place, was Las Vegas, but had made make to drive all the way for 8 hours approximately. "Oh great," he talked loudly at him. It was too long for enjoyable ride. Just suddenly, there was time to drive faster. "Oh no, speed limit," he announced to his driving bus, who was shocked. They wondered what was his drive problem. The passengers became listen to him as he told them what happened. "It is powerful drive across desert. No man has ever."
"No man?"
said them quietly. "One man is. He is powerful warlock, and he discovered this desert incredibly."
"Scares children,"
one mother said, and she was scared with earmuffs. It is not cold in desert, so Mr. Oakland did not know why she wear them, so he leaves bus operation to investigate. A man who was there drove as well because he could drive a bus with his license. The earmuffs were made of scientific discovery.
"It keep me cool while we bus drive,"
she explained. Mr. Oakland decided to believe her story, but knew there was something up. "We nearly hit a skunk," said the driver man, who was named Bob Orlando, and he speaked with no nervousness, for the task was unfrightening. "We did not hit it, so it okay." "I must drive for safety," Mr. Oakland say, and he get back into wheel. Bob Orlando fall.
"He's sick."
"No," Bob replied. "Thank you for your concern, kind woman. I have lost my balancing." When he gets up, they find blood.
"How far to Las Vegas, and if they have hospital?"
The lady woman said with her dress in her fist. "It is 7 hours and 45 minutes more, so hold on for speed, but we must make most of gasoline." So they did not speed up. "I am okay." Bob put his hand on the blood and it stopped, so it was only small blood. "What is name?"
"Margaret,"
she say distantly as lookout window into desert. It was hot, so she was holding dress carefully in case of hot exhausting. "I see you are wearing expensive dress."
"Thank you. It is one of my favorite clothing." but it is not important. I have met my boyfriend in Las Vegas, and he will be in trouble.
Bob was sad that she had girlfriend, but knew he would win her triumphantly to like him and maybe get a very good cup of coffee. But why? He asked of information.
My boyfriend is work for FBI, and they have dangerous terrorism.
That is outrageous, Bob demanded. I hope he is safe.
Thank you for concerning you.
Mr. Oakland thought carefully. It was too hard to tell the truth that him first name was Kyle Roberts, and he worked for FBI too, but Internal Affairs sent him to watch FBI. So he noted that Margaret boyfriend would be him job. Stressed, he almost drove off the line, but he pressed left and did not. It was a close one, he said, but no one understand and did not know, so he did not bother with them. One man on the bus was from India, and he talked of what it like to grow up in India. When they arrived, boyfriend was got shot.
He am hit by bullets.
Margaret thought very loudly. This is all because terrorists. Mr. Oakland punched fist into air with angry. He was angry. Boyfriend say,
I am Jim, and I am your cousin, Kyle.
It was too much, and so Mr. Oakland cried in bus for 8-hour drive back to Tucson, Arizona. He never found out how it went at hospital and was never told.
What happened?
Asked an old woman.
This is frightening me.
We will be back soon, but it will be very dark, he said to new passengers. One of passengers worked with Kyle Roberts for FBI many years ago, but Mr. Oakland could not tell him the harsh news. The end. Dedicated to the brave FBI. What?